One of the most iconic buildings in the St. Louis skyline is the Millennium Hotel, and it's 28 stories. So the only way for me to show you what it looks like is to give you this view of my double chin and 28 stories of a building, or at least what's left of this building. It is slowly coming down because there is a project right now to bring this building down and have a $670 million development of food, retail, and lofts right here on the riverfront. You're just feet away from the Gateway Arch. And there's really this cool opportunity to tell your story, because at the top of the Millennium Hotel, there was the top of the Riverfront. It was a restaurant that closed back in like 2014, but it rotated. It went around, like, I think in a half hour, 360 degrees. So you got this like incredibly unique view of the St. Louis area. And so the Gateway Park, the Gateway Arch Park Foundation, that's in charge of all this development, is asking for your stories. If you have any with that restaurant that you want to share, if you have photos or video from inside, or you just have a memory that you want to share, there's a way for you to do that. And I'll put the link for that down in the comments for you to go check out. But it's pretty remarkable. They're going basically floor by floor, taking this building down. They can't implode it because the Deloitte building is right next door, and there's just not enough room. You also have the issue of 44 being right there, and not all of 44 is capped. So there could be problems if they just blew it all up. But crews are making good progress. I'm told that the demolition will be finished at the end of 27, and then hopefully construction on that new development with Cordish takes off right then and there. But there's a lot of excitement with that, because it's really going to reimagine the riverfront. You know, when you watch a St. Louis Cardinals game, for example, you see the skyline there out in the outfield, and Millennium Hotel is going to disappear, but what's going to replace it is going to be pretty remarkable. Want to know what you think of this project and Gateway South and other developments in the works to reimagine St. Louis's riverfront, and what do you think the impact of that will be on the city of St. Louis as St. Louis pushes to bring more business and more people back into this very important corridor here in the region and the state? Let me know down in the comments below.